I thank everybody for coming. Thank for everybody being here. I'm pretty straightforward with my belief, and it's a very simple belief to me, that you have to experience with this an out-of-body experience. You have to take yourself out of the body and sit back up here. And every argument out there that's been argued from too many on one street, too many in the neighborhood, too many, doesn't hold water. Because we have drugstores, we have a Thrifties, we have a CVS, we have a Walgreens, all in the same street corner within blocks. And believe me, the drugs that they sell and have in those Walmarts and Thrifties and everything else is a lot worse than medical marijuana. And if that drugstore, now please, if that drugstore violates the law, we go in and shut down the drugstore for violating the law. But we don't make moratoriums and CUPs on drugstores who come into a neighborhood. You've got to separate yourself from marijuana and substitute that always with medicine. And treat it as any other medicine in this country and in this city. That's what we need to do here. Right? We have bars within stepping stones of schools. We have cigarette stores and tobacco stores and head shops within steps of schools. Right? And we don't have a problem with that. But because it's marijuana, we're going to regulate it out of existence in some cases. And the market will control itself. The market will say how many dispensaries or collectives we're going to need in this city. And once that's saturated, we won't have any more. Just like how many Thrifties we have, just like how many Walgreens we have, just like how many CVS's we have, just like how many liquor stores we have, and how many tobacco shops we have. And to go through this whole darn thing of restricting and trying to control a legitimate medicine. Because we've got this stigma from the 60s with the long-haired hippies and Haight-Ashbury is beyond any reasoning to me at all. But I need to come up with a compromise. So I agree with what I agree with some of what Mr. Garcia said, some of what Mr. Long said, some of what Ray said. But to me, the fact that we're going through this is ludicrous to me. Is ludicrous. We allow so many other things close to parks, close to schools, and then all of a sudden this one is incredible to me. I can't believe we're sitting here going through 3 hours on a legitimate medicine. Right? It's a legitimate medicine, and you've got to take yourself away from it and do this out-of-body experience and look at it. What is the difference between medical marijuana and codeine? What is the difference of medical marijuana and Vicodin? That any kid can get on any street corner any day of the week. That he can pick up at any pharmacy. And if you don't believe we had bad doctors and we've got to prosecute those doctors under the laws for giving bad prescriptions and stuff like that, talk to Michael Jackson. Oh, you can't because his doctor gave him all these legal drugs that he died from. Right? It is incredible to me. Incredible. And I see people in the audience going, oh no. It is a medicine. It is a medicine that needs to get to legitimate patients, and we need to provide that for them and that mainstream for them. That's my feeling on it. That's where I'm at on it, you guys. I can't say anything else. Thank you.